Thank you. Before I get too far into it, I'll set the standard as far as how long everyone's going to talk, so no one can go any longer than me. First up, it's important for people to understand how I got here. And if it wasn't for Joe McDermott taking a chance on some JUCO coach from Arizona, I wouldn't be living the life that I'm now living with my beautiful wife, Beth, and my family. And being back here in Colorado is awesome. So I take every opportunity I can to thank Joan for all of her support and giving me this great opportunity. So thank you, Joan. I'll echo about Dr. Jordan being a great president. He showed up when we won the second national championship, and the night before bought us a $900 dinner at Landry's in Pensacola, Florida. So thank you for that, Dr. Jordan. It's great to see all these people I love coming back, and we had a great run while I was here, and Adrian's keeping the momentum going. Before I talk about Nicole and all she accomplished, as you can read in there, I want to talk real quick about my good friend Eduardo. When I came for my interview way back in 2002, he was one of the players one of the coaches on the committee. He had just gotten back from, I believe, Jamaica, so he had like these rolly things in his long hair, and I was kind of like, what am I getting myself into? Well, first day at work, I showed up at work. I had nowhere to stay. The night before, I stayed with some guy I didn't know, and he's like, hey, I got a place you can crash there. 7 weeks later, my wife and son joined me in Denver, and ever since then, I've bonded a friendship with him, and obviously I'm real honored that I'm real pleased for him that he's being honored as well tonight, because he's a great guy and is a successful attorney. It's great for him to be back in Denver. A lot of Dr. Quattrochi and just everybody. It's just great to see everybody and still have them be a part of our lives. So that's awesome. You know, Nicole was a player that we had some success, and she was a player that, for whatever reason, hadn't committed in kind of spring of her senior year. And I talked to her club coach, and she's played for a big-time club program. And I'm like, how's this kid not committed? And she's not usually the type of player we got at Metro. As we all know, Metro is a unique place, and sometimes you have to be creative. And we were very creative. And Nicole was the one player that was a big-time club player that we were able to convince to come, and I didn't even know she was going to come. It was after signing day, and I remember I got on the web, and she was wearing a Metro State sweatshirt at a signing party at her club. I'm like, well, I guess she's coming. And really, from day one, she was a starter. I mean, think about it: a 3-time All-American, led the team, and I think that the big thing is you look at the 2006 team. You know, really, we won the national championship in 2004. 2005 was probably our best team ever. And Nicole was a freshman on that team, and we went undefeated. We lost some penalty kicks, and we lost a lot of good players off that team. Kylie Hanaving, Kira Sharp. Not those two. I'm getting my years lost. I'm getting old. But we lost a lot of players. In the 2006 team, we didn't expect to be special, and we had no backs. For those of you that aren't soccer people in the back there, whether they're defenders. And we decided to play 3 in the back, and Nicole anchored that back line and led us all the way to another national championship. It was one of the toughest decisions for me when I left Metro to go to the University of Wyoming back then was the fact that Nicole and Vanessa Mays and Jamie Stevenson had really kind of gone through a long stretch, and to leave a group of seniors like that. But and in 07 had been a bit of, for Metro State standards, a bit of a down year. So what do I know? Adrian comes in, they go to the Final Four without me, so it was probably better that I did leave. But Nicole was just a big-time leader. She was a captain her senior year, and she was just a great player and a great person. And obviously now married, and her parents are just awesome people. You know, after I came back to a game after the fact, and I had this nice big puffy Metro State jacket, and I was like, it's funny, you in the coaching world, you get all this gear. Then you go on the next place, you're like, I'm never going to wear this again. Why am I going to wear this? So I had this big puffy jacket, and I'm walking up down the sidelines, and it was during Adrian's first year at Metro, and it was a tournament game. And back then, Wyoming got eliminated early, so I had plenty of time to get down here for a tournament game. And I had this jacket, and I saw Nicole's dad, and I go, here you go. And because I just think they're quality people, and quality people raise quality kids. And Nicole's become was just a great person, and I'm real honored to introduce her into the Hall of Fame, Nicole Cito.
All right. Wow, what an honor to be inducted into the 2014 Hall of Fame. I'm truly humbled by the recognition you're all giving me tonight. I'd like to offer my sincerest congratulations to all of the inductees this evening. I'll start off by saying thank you to everyone who made this event possible. From the time I was 6 years old, I had an extreme passion for the game of soccer, even though all my minutes back then consisted of picking flowers and doing cartwheels for the Pink Dynamites while wearing bright pink socks. Boy, those were the days. This opportunity has allowed me to reflect back on the many amazing accomplishments I've been fortunate enough to be a part of. Soccer is a team sport, and a big part of why I stand before you today is because of all the teammates I've had the privilege to play with throughout the years. Anyone that has played a team sport understands that the recognition of individual accomplishments is only possible because of each and every member of that team and coaching staff. Soccer for me started off as just a way to be like my older brother. If he's doing it, so was I. As I got older, it became my way of life. I welcomed the challenges, lived for the competition, strive for success, and flat out loved the feeling of lacing up my cleats each and every day. Responsibility, dedication, leadership, work ethic, and determination are just a few of the life lessons this game has taught me, and I will carry these lessons with me forever. I had a very successful club career in my younger years, being a part of several state cup championships. From there, I was fortunate enough to continue my success playing my high school years at Dakota Ridge, winning the 5A state championship as a sophomore. I was recruited by several Division I schools, but by this time I had pretty much traveled the U.S., spent countless amounts of my parents' money, and played the game for 12 years and thought, okay, it's time to hang them up and see what else is out there for me. Dad, Mom, thank you for challenging my decision. Sorry. And encouraging me to think harder about the choice I was about to make. It was not until April of my senior year of high school that I was presented with the opportunity to play at Metro State. And believe me, it was the best decision I ever made, besides marrying my husband, of course. I came into this journey thinking, okay, it's Division II, so I'll still have the opportunity to play, but it won't be as serious as if I were to play Division I. Boy, was I wrong. For any of you who know Danny Sanchez, I think you would agree that serious is an understatement. Danny is truly the coach I have to thank for this induction. He pushed me further than I thought possible and expected nothing but the best from every single player. He believed in me more than any coach has before and provided the tools for success, but left it up to us to put those tools to work. We did just that by winning a national championship in 2006, also my sophomore year. While I have countless memories at Metro, that one for sure takes the cake, as a moment I'll never forget. Along with Danny, I'd like to thank Adrian Peets and Dave Morgan, who also coached me through my journey here and believed in me. Your time, dedication, and passion do not go unrecognized. And of course, thank you to Joan McDermott and the entire athletic department who support the success of athletes in the classroom as well as on the field. I'm extremely grateful for this opportunity and could not have done it without the support of my family. My parents have been super fans my whole life and have spent the past 9 years on the sidelines at each and every game cheering for Metro State. They watched me and my sister Brittany, who just finished her soccer career this past fall, in fine Metro State fashion, beating the number 2 ranked team in the nation to advance to the Sweet 16. Home or away, our super fans were always there. Their love and support and desire to see us succeed are what shaped me into who I am today, on and off the field. I was blessed with quite the fan club of all of my siblings, grandparents, aunts and uncles, and cousins who, win or lose, were always in my corner. Thank you. I really feel like this is a dream come true, and again, I am so honored to be here. This wonderful opportunity has taught me firsthand to never give up, always follow your dreams. You will oftentimes surprise yourself at what you're capable of. Thank you all so much.